Boredom. You think you invented it because your Wi-Fi dropped for 5 minutes? Think again. Ancient humans had the exact same brains, but zero TikTok. So what did they do when the sun went down and there was absolutely nothing to do? Let's start with the caveman era. Millions of years ago. No Netflix, no books, just a cave and a rock. So they started scratching the walls. Boom! Cave art was born. Look, Susan, I drew a mammoth. We are officially entertained. But cave walls get full. What's next? Shadow puppets by the campfire. Literally the world's first cinema. And the special effects were just fingers. Fast forward to ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. And boredom. They invented writing. Not for poetry, but probably because they were bored tracking cows. Then they invented board games, like the royal game of Ur. It was basically Ludo, but if you lost, you couldn't rage quit onto Twitter. Moving on to ancient Egypt, land of pharaohs, pyramids, and massive free time. If you were rich, you played Senet, another board game about the underworld. If you were poor, you played with mud. Seriously, kids would mold Nile mud into balls and play primitive marbles. Or they would literally just throw rocks at bigger rocks. Classic. Now let's visit ancient Greece. The guys who invented democracy also invented overthinking. When Greeks got bored, they sat in the agora and argued about words. What is sand? No, what is justice? Dude, just go for a walk. They also loved theater, but it lasted for 12 hours. Imagine sitting on cold stone watching a guy in a tragic mask scream for half a day. No snack bar, no pause button, just pure, unadulterated Greek tragedy. Next stop, ancient Rome, the absolute kings of extreme entertainment. When the Roman public got bored, the emperor got scared.
Bored Romans riot. So they built the Colosseum, the ultimate distraction machine. Bored on a Sunday? Go watch gladiators fight a literal tiger. Or chariot racing. Basically NASCAR, but with more crashing and fewer sponsors. But what if you weren't at the games? You went to the public baths. It was like a giant hot tub where you gossiped about the Senate with strangers. Did you hear about Caesar? Yeah, total drama queen. Let's jump to ancient China, where boredom led to artistic mastery. The elites spent hours doing calligraphy, just writing one character perfectly. Talk about patience. You'd lose your mind if a video takes 3 seconds to load. They also played Go, a game so complex it takes a lifetime to learn. Hey, want to play a quick game? 50 years later. Your turn. What about Vikings? When they weren't raiding, winter was long and dark, so they invented flighting, which is literally Viking rap battles. They would take turns insulting each other in perfect poetic rhythm. Your mother is an axe and your father smells of bad fish. Oh, burn! They also did ice skating, but using animal bones tied to their boots. Imagine sliding down a frozen river on a cow's ribcage. Extreme sports, 900 AD. Let's look at regular everyday peasants in the Middle Ages. After 14 hours of farming, they still found ways to fool around. They played mob football. No rules, just an entire village fighting over a pig's bladder. If the ball ended up in the next town, that's where the game went. Hospital trips included. Or they watched animal baiting, which was terrible, so let's skip that. Instead, they told ghost stories. Without electricity, the dark was terrifying. Every shadow looked like a demon waiting to steal your teeth. So what's the common thread here? Humans hate doing nothing. Our brains are wired to seek stimulation. If we don't get it, we break. Ancient Romans built monuments, Greeks argued, Vikings rapped, all to escape the void. Today, we have the sum of all human knowledge in our pockets. And what do we do with it? Watch videos of other people being bored. Irony at its finest. The pharaohs would be so confused. Next time your phone dies, don't panic.
Channel your inner caveman. Pick up a rock. Stare at a wall. Invent a board game about the underworld. Or just subscribe to this channel so you're never bored again. See what I did there? Seriously, hit it before the boredom consumes you. Bye.